Hi guys, welcome to our 5th episode on ACAST. I'm your host Jamie, and for those of you who don't know what ACAST is, it's a podcast where you can get to know Asiatics on a more personal level. We also want ACAST to be a time where our worldwide fans can connect to each other as well. We've been doing specials on each of the members, and last week was Flo. So actually our last ACAST, Lovesick for Flowsick, was in the top 5 in the musics category for podcasts. So we were really surprised.
That is amazing. Thank you, AZIATIX, all over.
Yes, thank you. And this time with Eddie's special, we're going to get it to number 1, right?
Let's do it.
So are you guys ready for Eddie? Hi, Eddie. How are you?
Hi, Jamie. You look really, really pretty.
Thank you.
Like always. Every week.
Thank you, Eddie.
You look stunning.
So, Eddie, you're kind of known as the mysterious and quiet one in the group, right?
Am I?
You are.
Well,
So our fans really want to get to know you more today. So are you going to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'll do the best I can.
You know, this is probably going to be the longest time you've ever spoken.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah. I read through the questions a little bit, and I'm actually kind of shocked. I think we have a guest later on, and I'm really...
We have several guests later on.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the one.
Yes.
The one that's...
For those of you...
really not looking forward to.
and this is the guest I'm really looking forward to.
I think it's unethical because he knows too much about me.
Yes, we do have a special guest here today who knows probably the most about Eddie than anyone else.
Yeah.
So Eddie's nervous and I'm excited. And we're going to meet them later, so tune in. So Eddie, do you know what your fans asked about the most?
My love life? Maybe.
No, actually, that was second. But the first thing they asked about the most was your hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your hair was the number 1 topic. They asked, why is it long? Does it get tangled? How do you maintain it? What do you plan to do with it?
Why is it long?
Will you be cutting it short?
I don't know. I guess guys don't have long hair. I mean, it's the same as girls that have long hair. You know, I don't really do much to upkeep it besides maybe the basic shampoo,
right?
Conditioner, but not every time. I just get too lazy.
Yeah, fans. Eddie's very manly. He doesn't spend time maintaining his hair. You know.
Yeah, I don't spend time combing my hair, and
it's really messy when it comes to the office.
Oh, why would you say that? By the way, Jamie, you look stunning today.
Oh,
you look absolutely gorgeous. Can you return the favor?
That's not going to help you today, but he looks maybe like he would maintain his hair a lot because obviously on stage we have our stylists who style your hair for like an hour, but besides that...
Yeah, they're professionals for a reason.
Right. Will you be cutting your hair short soon?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Honestly, I don't think I'll be cutting it anytime soon because... a lot of good things have happened to me since I've had long hair.
Is it like your good luck charm, maybe?
It's like people seem to really think that it suits me. And, well, yeah, good things have happened. So, it's kind of like Samson, I guess.
So we'll keep your long hair. So you've actually been in the Korean music industry for a lot longer than people know, right?
Yeah.
When did you start?
It's almost like a decade, like 10 years now.
So 16?
Yeah, I was a high schooler when I first sold my song.
Right.
And then I debuted as a solo artist in 05.
So when you wrote your
like
first song, you just wrote it? Or like you've been studying music before that? Or how did that come about?
I was just by myself. I was just kind of, with my computer and my $20 microphone. I just kind of record on top of just some tracks.
And then you just sent it off?
You know what? My first music album, it was like a mixtape kind of thing. I gave it to my mom for her Mother's Day. That was kind of the start of it all because she let her friend listen to it, and her friend's nephew was a professional songwriter. Okay. So yeah, I got to meet him, and then I kind of followed him.
So when you were 16, you knew that this is what you wanted to do? Pretty much,
yeah.
So do you see yourself as more of a producer or a singer?
I would say I'm an aspiring producer.
Right.
Like I'm trying to become a producer, but right now I think the most correct description of myself would be singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter. Yeah, you're really passionate when you talk about writing songs. Like when you talk about it to me, I can really feel that you love to do what you do.
Thank you. I do.
You know, that's what I really like about AZIATIX. You know, even Flo last week when he was talking about AZIATIX, you all truly don't see it as work, but something that you just live for.
You have to enjoy it. You
Right.
have to enjoy it. And the more you enjoy it, the more you become passionate about it because you want to get better. And you find out that the more you work on music, I feel like there's a method to this madness. And yeah, I just want to continue to get better as a songwriter, as a musician. So
That's great.
So yeah.
Our fan Jenny asked she would like you to talk about your
Hi, Jenny.
Hi Jenny, your solo career in Korea versus your group career with AZIATIX. How is it different?
Wow. Let's see. For a little background, I debuted in 2005. And I think probably the only successful K-pop act outside of Korea at the time was, I think, probably BoA. Like these days, you hear about Girls' Generation, you hear about Big Bang, you hear Beast, 4 Minute, Karao. Like I can go on and on and on, but you know they do well everywhere. You know these days, and just shows you how much K-pop has grown,
Right.
in such a short time. And I feel really, really lucky to be a part of, to quote Flowsick, like history in the making. You know, like this is really an exciting time because back in 2005, I couldn't imagine singing in English and being able to connect with fans everywhere.
Right.
You know, so we really feel like we're doing something special.
That's great.
Something no one's ever done before. So.
Right. That's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So you do love working in a group.
Yes,
More.
absolutely.
It's more fun, right?
Absolutely.
Less nerve-wracking on stage.
Absolutely.
So when the three of you write or produce a song together, your role is more singer-songwriter, or do you guys have different roles?
Well, we all write together. Flowsick and Nikki and of course our brother Jay Chung. We all write together. We all throw ideas around together, and yeah, honestly, it's like a marriage. You know, I mean, of course, I haven't been married, but it feels like you have to be able to say the truth to each other. Like, oh, this is this is something. Sometimes I don't like this, and sometimes I don't like that. They don't like what I do. You know, it's like it's got to be really constructive. It's got to be, as you know each other, you grow with each other, and you play off each other in a way that's, I mean, hopefully in a married way. You know,
right.
like, and I think our chemistry right now is just really, really good.
Seem to be really close. A lot of fans ask, where does your inspiration come when you create music?
I say mostly like 80% from my past relationships.
Which songs were based on your past relationships in the AZIATIC albums?
Probably most of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I guess the other 20% from maybe just daily things like struggles maybe or like films or like other great artists, great songs.
Okay, cool. So a lot of fans ask what your future plans and goals are. Is there anything you want to share with us about that?
Well, right now, I always wanted this. I'm living and breathing a dream right now.
Oh, that's so great.
This AZIATIX thing, it's definitely something I've been dreaming about.
So where do you want AZIATIX to go then in the future? What are your goals as a group?
Well, I think we're on the right track.
Right.
I think we just have to do what we're doing, which is make music that's sincere, that connects with our fans. But
win a Grammy,
even
or two. You know what?
You know what? That comes when we're ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know that they were actually the Grammy? They were going to call it the Eddie. They were going to name it after Thomas Edison, but they changed it to the Grammys.
Oh.
So if they left it, would have been like
Did not know that.
Eddie Wan and Eddie.
Alrighty then.
All right, guys. After the break, we're going to come back with more questions from the fans. So
Okay.
stay tuned, and we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
So for those of you who don't know, we are currently taking questions, comments, and requests at AZIATIX-ACAST@gmail.com. and on Facebook. On Facebook, we'll be posting updates about our future episodes with questions for you guys a week beforehand, so look out for our announcements on facebook.com. This week was Eddie's special, so our fans showed us a lot of love and sent in many, many questions for Eddie, so thank you. Yeah. But before we delve into those questions, we asked someone who knows you very well to describe you in a couple sentences for us.
Oh, no. Okay.
And this is what he said.
No. All right.
Oh, Eddie's very talented, and he's very pretty. And he loves sports. He loves sports more than anything. If you were to ask me if he likes music or sports more, I don't know. I think they're about even with Eddie. But I won't mention the time that I beat him in basketball, though. Yeah, liking it and being good at it is a different thing.
Okay, all right.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I agree. I mean, yeah.
Who was that? For our listeners who don't know.
For those of you who don't know, this is the legendary, the one and only Jay Chung. Yeah. Oh, and he said, Eddie's pretty. like it was a compliment. It's not really. Okay.
Actually, anyway. He kind of described you as a jock before.
Yeah.
To me, you know.
That's kind of what I was.
Right.
Back when I was growing up. Basketball. Well, I liked a lot of sports. I played volleyball. I played golf. I played like ping pong,
really?
tennis. Like
you played a lot of different sports.
I can play all sports that involves a ball. But anyway, my love affair with basketball goes way back. Like I think when I was in 3rd grade. Well, we used to have lunch break, and that was like an hour. I didn't eat lunch. I just played basketball. I think that's kind of how I am with something that I really like.
You're
like,
obsessed.
I just kind of I don't care. I just do it. There's no stopping me until I get what I want. You know?
Right.
But yeah.
Which is probably how you got so far.
Oh,
with AZIATIX too. So.
Well, I don't think it works every time.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to some more questions. Our fans asked about your love life, of course, and they asked, "What is your ideal girl?" We always get this question.
I don't have one.
So you like all girls?
No, I just don't have something I'd call ideal.
But okay, if you were to describe a girl that you are attracted to, or like qualities that you want. No, you have to answer this question.
No, and this is my answer, is I really don't have one.
Okay, fans, did you hear that? He doesn't have an ideal girl. I tried to get him to talk about it.
I just don't have one.
Then if you were to take a girl out on a date, where would you take her? Like, what would the course be?
I'd probably take her out to, I don't know, have dinner and then have a drink just to get to know her better. You know. So would you take her to like a fancy restaurant? You know what? I don't think so. No? No. Where would you take her then? I don't know, maybe like kimbap jib or something. Really? Yeah. For dinner? Yeah. If I actually like her. Oh, so if she's lucky, she gets to go to the kimbap jib. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kimbap is like a Korean sushi, guys. That's very cheap. So, so if you're lucky, not he'll because take I'm you. Cheap. No, I know. Because I want to see how she reacts. Oh, to see if she's a gold digger or not. No, if she really likes spending time with me, she wouldn't mind. That's true. Yeah. I guess. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. I understand what you're saying. You don't want a gold digger. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Kimbap jib is kind of cheap. Okay, that's way too cheap. But I'm thinking. But I get what you're saying. I wouldn't take her to the best place possible. You know. Yeah, that's too much on a first date. Yeah, you know. Okay, and then you'll have some drinks with her. Yeah, I'd love to have some alcohol. So, have you ever been in love? Have I been in love? Not sure. I've been infatuated by someone, but I'm not sure if that equates to love. See, that's the thing. Like, when I talk to people who are in love, they do amazing things for each other. They go amazing lengths for each other. and love is like patient. Love is kind. You know.
And you said love is time last week.
And love is time. You know. And my parents, they're still very much in love.
Oh, that's great.
And so I know what people in love look like.
Right.
You know, and I think love is something you can't prepare for. You know, it catches you by surprise. That's why you call it falling in love. You know, you can't prepare for it. You don't plan for it.
Right.
You just kind of react as best as you can. You know, and I can't.
So you're not sure yet if that's happened.
And I can't say that I've been in love. So I guess I haven't.
Yeah, that's what I think too. When people ask, have you been in love? I feel like if I have been, I'll know.
Right.
And I'll be like, yes, I have. But if you're like, I'm not sure, then maybe
then
not.
you're not.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of my logic with it.
So a lot of fans asked, when you're trying to seduce a girl, what is your seduction technique?
Okay, all right. Let's imagine. Okay. First, I would observe. Not like in a stalker kind of way, but I would just observe, you know, just from a distance, you know, and as limited as my knowledge of her would be, you know, I would try to find something common, and then I'd pounce.
Yeah, I feel like once you go in for the kill, you're just gonna go all in.
Yeah,
right? You're kind of like that, right?
I have a lot of love to give, yes.
So, Eddie, several fans asked us, if you were an anime character, what would you be? Is that because they know you like anime? Do you like anime?
Yes, I do like anime.
Oh, you do like anime?
I have an extensive knowledge of
really?
anime and manga
I didn't know
characters.
That about you.
Yeah?
So describe the anime character you would be and why.
Well, I have a few.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I say One Outs. It's this manga called One Outs. The character, his name is Tokuchi.
Okay.
Tokuchi Toa. And he's the pitcher, and he sees things before they happen, you know.
Oh, okay.
And he's a winner every time.
So you be him? See the future?
It's not so much he sees the future as he thinks ahead of everyone else. Like he's kind of like the dawn. He's anyway.
Okay, guys. Okay. Let's move on to our next section then. And now we're going to have some special guests come in after our break.
Uh-oh.
I'm really looking forward to this, guys. So stay tuned. So we're back here with our special guests, and I think some of you can guess who two of them are. We have three here today.
Yeah.
And it's Nikki and Flo.
Yay!
Hi.
What's going on, guys? Hello.
And we have an extra special guest here today who knows probably the most about Eddie than anyone else out there. And Eddie's sighing because he's nervous. But can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Jamie.
Hi.
Hi, Alex.
I'm Alex. I am Eddie's younger brother.
Hi, Alex.
And I'm very excited to be here. A little nervous, you know, I guess, but
don't be nervous.
With the AZIATIX family
okay.
around me, I guess I got nothing to worry about.
That's right.
And Alex, what are you doing currently right now?
I am currently a college student and an aspiring filmmaker.
Aspiring
Yeah, behind the camera all the time.
All right.
Well, we asked Alex to come as a special guest today, and it's great to have you here, although Eddie seems a little nervous. Don't be mean to your little brother.
I'm sure Alex knows more secrets than we do, so...
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
I think I know too much, maybe.
Oh.
You know, many fans asked about Eddie's childhood.
It's a career ender right now.
And what Eddie was like when he was a kid. So what was he like, Alex?
Well, I guess since he was young, he had a knack for music.
Yeah, we'd all used to go to karaoke together.
Yeah, we used to go to karaoke, and he would convince me. He would convince me to sing the song that he knows. The thing is, I wouldn't know the song, right? So he would sing in front of our family, and I'd be behind him just saying yeah or you know.
You're like that.
Okay. So Alex, you said that Eddie's first unofficial debut was in elementary school, right?
Yeah. So officially, Eddie debuted in 2005. That's what the fans know. But
Right.
his first public musical appearance was at an opera.
Wow.
You know what? To be exact, I think it was when I was in third grade or fourth grade. and there was Italian opera. They were touring, and they came to Seoul, and they actually had to have auditions for kids, and then they chose, I don't know, like 10, 12, like a dozen kids.
Wow.
And I got chosen, and I had to sing.
Can you sing us a little bit of that?
Do you remember what you sang?
You know what? I do.
You do?
I do.
Can you sing
I
it
remember
first?
a little bit.
Dude, you gotta sing it for
I
us.
don't think I still have my opera voice.
It's all good. Is it in Italian?
Yeah, it's in Italian.
Dude,
nice.
let's check it out. All right, give it up for Eddie.
It's for the Italian fans too.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Arancini, nulli caldi marroni e caramelle torroni. Su coriamo, latteri arancini.
All right.
That sounds good.
That's great.
Well, that's pretty good for a third
That's our
grader
next single.
to remember that.
childhood,
And
I
then,
remember.
you
Yeah,
know.
he sang in front of an entire concert hall, a packed concert hall.
Yeah,
Wow.
the opera house, the Korean opera house.
And you brought some stuff today. Is that a baby picture of
Yeah,
Eddie?
you know what? I thought
Oh
the
my
office
goodness.
people might want to see this. So
Oh, we sure do.
Can we see
I
it?
brought a baby.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
Oh,
Oh, you look
Eddie,
nothing like that.
you almost look like me.
He was very cute.
I was pretty chubby.
Oh my gosh, Alex, why would you bring that picture in there?
You couldn't get a better picture. That's
We'll be posting this picture on Facebook so your fans can see it.
When we were in Cali, right, we stopped by Eddie and Alex's grandma's place, and then she showed us this video of Eddie golfing. He was just swinging away like a little chubby kid, just like swinging away like all day. That was so cute.
Yeah, when me and Eddie were little, we used to be pretty chubby.
yeah.
Look at the muscle on those legs, dude.
That's not muscle.
How old are you in this picture?
Probably like 6 or 7. 6.
7. You look like you're like 9.
No, but yeah, not only that, though, you just look different.
He does, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like it looks like he got plastic surgery.
No.
No, but you didn't. I know you didn't. I'm just saying you look different. And you brought a jacket. What is that? What is that jacket? That's a.
This was Eddie's high school varsity.
Oh my god.
Letterman
jacket.
Oh my God, Eddie, can you put that on for us?
This is one of my most prized possessions. You see,
right?
this is my number 3 right there.
Starks.
That's my
number
number.
3.
John Starks is number 3, right?
Yeah, these are.
Isn't that Michael Jordan's number?
Because every one of these stitches, it's all the tournaments that I've gone to. You know, and you see champion right there.
Oh, he's a champion.
Yeah,
And you can show this to the people right here. Boom.
Ooh, champion.
Alex, so now that Eddie's a celebrity, what's that like for you as his little brother? Do people know you're his little brother?
Yeah, every now and then I get like Facebook friend requests. and
We
stuff
do look
like
alike.
that.
We look alike.
Yeah.
You do. Alex is so cute.
Yeah.
Are you single? Yeah, are you single?
Yeah, currently I'm single right now.
What happened to that one girl you told me about?
Do you use Eddie to get girls?
Oh, his face is turning red for all you listeners. I mean, that's one of the perks of being the younger brother. You can be like, hey, you know, my older brother is Eddie, and I know I was just wondering.
I know your brother does that.
He does, Nikki.
I think all
Nikki's
younger brothers.
brother.
He's
does
like, I'll
that.
get you
I
some
know for
free
sure.
tickets to the concert.
No,
wanna
you
go
know, I
out
mean,
on a date with me?
I guess that's one of the perks of being the younger brother. Like, yo, my brother's performing tonight. I was just,
brother.
yeah, I was just wondering if you like. I was going back to Alex though. Okay.
Okay, so what were you saying, Alex?
Right, so Eddie, what's it like for me with Eddie being an Asiatic?
Yeah.
It still hasn't hit me yet. I guess it still feels pretty surreal. I don't think I can ever view Eddie like how his fans might view him.
Is he very different at home and his public image and his image at home?
Yeah, at home he's really laid back and he's really lazy.
I have a nickname. Well, it's called Kaoru-san.
What does that mean for our non-Korean
For
fans?
non-Korean listeners, that's like horizontal nature.
Okay, so it means
Like,
you're
literally?
always laying
Yeah,
down.
I'm just laying down.
No, I lived with Eddie for like a year.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, that horizontal lifestyle is. I concur with
It
that.
really is. That's true. He's always laying down.
So he watches a lot of like
TV series.
TV series on his laptop. You know, most of the time he's lying down, but then like while he's lying down, the MacBook is like held like
Sideways.
too,
Yeah.
and I never tried that before. That was the first time I see Eddie do it. I tried it, yo, it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable.
Yeah, I tried it. It's awesome.
Yo, I do that every night now. I'm just like,
Wait, so you hold it, you tilt it and hold it?
No,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Just the laptop itself. It
yeah,
can,
you know how you can fold it, unfold it, and then
okay.
you
I
could
know
put
what
it
you
sideways.
yeah, you could put it sideways like this, and it'll be perfectly
Yeah, just
still.
I'm gonna
balances
try
like
that.
Yeah, you just,
I'm gonna try that when I go home.
so all the fans out there, if you're watching a movie on your laptop at nighttime while you're sleeping, try that. It's very comfortable.
So Alex, what else is there about Eddie's personality? Can you describe his personality to us?
Personality.
What is he
Smart.
really like? No, be truthful.
Be wise.
Eddie, I guess one thing about him is that when he gets started on one thing, he'll do it until he gets it right, I guess. And with his music, with his sports like basketball, he works hard at it. But at the same time, when he sleeps, like he really sleeps. And when he's eating, he eats. You know, and when he's drinking, I guess he's drink. When he's chilling, he's just straight chilling.
He'll just take it to that next level.
Yes.
Pretty much he does everything 110%.
Yeah, he goes deep. He doesn't flow.
No doubt.
Thanks,
no doubt.
Yeah, Flo said it,
Flo.
wrapped it up for us
Be
in a really
wise.
nice way.
Being wise.
So do you remember a time when you were really angry with Eddie?
A time when I was really angry at Eddie. When we were little, we used to wrestle a lot, like pro wrestling. We used to watch a lot of WWF, or so they called it.
Absolutely.
Back
Well,
when.
he did the DDTs on you?
Yeah, and so since I was younger, like I'd be the younger brother, so he'd throw me around. You know, he would slam me, he would suplex me.
You know, whenever I did that though, I asked, for your consent.
Yeah, but the thing is,
That's a nice brother.
Can I?
pile drive you? Like, can I rock bottom you? Like, can I
suplex you?
Yeah, but like together, you're supposed to cooperate, and so that none of them gets hurt, or the guy who gets hit by the slam, you don't get
There's
hurt.
art to it.
There's
Yeah,
art.
but
So what happened?
one time he asked me if he could powerbomb me, and so I was like, yeah, sure, let's try it. We haven't tried it before actually. And so it's like powerbomb is like a move where you flip the person upside down and you try to land them on their back, right? The thing is, I didn't fully turn upside down, so my head,
Oh, no.
he dropped me on my head.
Oh, man.
And so I still haven't forgiven him for that one.
Oh man.
Don't try this at home.
That's right.
I say that for a reason.
What about a time when you were really touched by Eddie?
It's really rare.
Oh man.
But very recently, I misplaced my wallet. And
You're just like your brother.
Eddie misplaced his wallet this morning.
This
He
morning.
lost it.
If anything. Hey, going back.
Yes, recently I lost my wallet. And I went up to Eddie. I kept hinting at it. I was like, yo, Eddie, I lost my wallet today.
Yeah, like 10 times.
Yeah, a lot. And one day he came home real late. I was actually sleeping, and he kind of like nudged me awake, and he just threw me a box. And I opened it. There was a wallet in there. And it coincided with my birthday week.
That was nice of you. Let's do it.
Round of applause for Eddie. What about?
Buying him a birthday gift.
It was very thoughtful.
Hey.
He knew that he dropped his wallet because he said it like 10 times, and then he got him a wallet. That's very
Yeah,
nice.
and that's sweet. My brother never even wrote me a birthday card.
What's your brother's name?
Danny.
Danny writes us your birthday card.
So Alex, you must know about Eddie's love life then. Yes? He just told us earlier that he doesn't have an ideal girl type. But when you look at Eddie, what kind of girlfriend would you like Eddie to have?
I guess first of all, she might need to be a bit tough, because
Tough?
Eddie's got a lot of fangirls, and she'll have to, beat him away with the stick to be in charge of Eddie. So
Secure?
think Eddie, oftentimes he's in his own world, and so
Right.
she's got to be understanding.
She got to be in the same world.
He's always on tour, or he's in either he's in the studio writing songs, or he's performing someplace, and so I guess independent. She can't be too dependent on Eddie because he might have to, travel a lot.
Right.
Also,
All right, that's enough.
Okay, do you agree, Eddie?
Don't worry about it. I'll find my own.
What about when Nikki and Flosick looks at Eddie and what type of girl would fit him? What do you guys think?
What is
'Cause you know Eddie really well too. So
Well, I hope Eddie's future, girlfriend is just somebody that, really loves Eddie for who he is. And just really cares for him, not just because he's an artist or songwriter or singer, but really loves him for his personality and what he's about,
yeah.
So even if he's not a singer in the next, 10, 20, 30 years or whatever, that love will still be there.
That must be kind of hard for you guys to see if they genuinely like you for you or just they're infatuated with
I
the
guess
celebrity
with time you
side
can
of
tell,
you.
though.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, is there anything else that you want to tell us about Eddie or say to Eddie before we wrap up this section?
Nope.
Is there anything you've always wanted to say to Eddie?
I guess I'm really happy for him that he found great people around him that he could do the things he loved with. I wish the best for all your endeavors and all of the AZIATIX family's endeavors and whatever they get into.
Thank you.
Yay. Thanks,
Best of
Alex.
luck.
Thank you. See you at home.
What about Nikki and Flosick? Is there anything you want to say to Eddie?
Yeah, just keep that simple heart that you started with, that passion for music. I'm very happy to be able to get to know Eddie these last few years and just be able to work, with him and just to let him know that that I love you.
What about you, Flosick?
Yeah, no. I sometimes I always think about the first time we met, through ball and stuff like that, and how far and how quick things came about.
Right.
Very grateful and thankful that we all could work together and be part of this, and we gotta take it all the way.
That's
together.
right.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, and I lost my wallet.
In my car. I lost my car.
So thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Alex, for joining us today. And you guys are going to stick around for the rest of our ACAST today, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Where will we go? Downstairs?
All right, so we'll be back after the break. So before we wrap up today, let's take a couple more questions from the fans.
All right.
Miri Choi asks, is there anything you gained with a price or had to give up to get to where you are today?
Well, hi, Neri.
Miri.
Neri.
Miri?
Oh, Miri. I'm sorry. Hi, Miri. Well, I guess time. Ever since I was young, I've been writing and honing my craft, and this musician thing. It's not like a 9-to-5 job. It's like a 24/7 thing. It's. I think that's the biggest thing is
time.
You're just on it all the time.
Right. And Sabrina from New Jersey asks, if you had to start an organization to help the community, what would it be and why?
I think I'd do something related to basketball. Maybe teach kids.
You said
kids.
once that you thought your gift was teaching.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually enjoy breaking it down for kids. And I have fun doing it. And little kids, coaching.
Well, that's cute.
It's fun.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What about you guys? I'm just curious. Nikki and Flosick.
Brother Nicky, he's already he's on it.
Yeah, we have this team called the Firemakers, and you guys can check it out on Facebook. We're there too. But we help underprivileged kids, kids that just really need help. Just basic needs. And we go out and outreach and visit these kids that really need our help, and we go there. Well, I go there and use what I know how to do, which is sing and use my voice, and hopefully it'll put a smile on their face, and that's what I try to do.
That's great. That's great. You guys all have a heart for kids, all three of you.
Flo's been teaching kids for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, church and English academies. I mean, definitely not math. Yeah. I guess in any way that will help those who need
For sure.
help.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, so thank you for being here with us today. Is there
Thank you,
anything?
Jamie.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, I lost my wallet.
Eddie, dude, I lost my car, man. I lost my car, Eddie.
Is there anything else you guys want to say to,
I lost my car.
to our listeners?
Yo. Oh, Nikki, you're so funny.
Okay, Eddie, is there anything else you want to say to our listeners out there before we...
Thank you. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for supporting our music. We're going to keep writing. We're going to hopefully come up with a lot of new stuff. The best ever. You know, we're really looking forward to seeing you guys really soon with new stuff. So, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, AZIATIX. Thank you, everybody.
Hello? Cricket?
So our next ACAST, we will be featuring our special on Nikki. And we'll be posting updates on our Facebook regarding his special, so check that out. If you have any topics, questions, or requests on your mind right now, then you can email them to us at AZIATIX-CAST, AZIATIXCAST@gmail.com. Just remember to write Nikki's ACAST on the subject line,
If
okay?
you don't have any questions, that's cool too. That's
I got
alright.
questions.
I want to hear them.
Come listen and check us out on the podcast. It's very fun.
Share
and,
with your friends.
you get to know a little bit more about us, and we know a bit more about you, and
That's right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
And you already know.
AZIATIX. Oh, hello.
Day.
Day.
Yeah.